Hello, truckers and adventurers. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We are in Wisconsin, a region I did about probably three or 4 years ago, maybe even further back than that. I think we talked about this, came out in 2021, the Wisconsin region. That's probably when I was on it last. And yeah, we made it to here last stream on Tuesday. We finished up the Muir region, and we moved over here to Wisconsin, where we are now 55% done. I think when we came here, we were 51% done. We got a couple of jobs done in the last stream. We're going to be starting off today with some, I think, easy ones. I got a couple things set up. We got one of our tuzzes on the map now. And our first job of today is, well, we got to grab that scout vehicle that's down there, just deliver it right up over the hills. So it does not need to go too far. Hello, David. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice Thursday. It's Thursday. Or for you, Friday morning. I do believe, because this is a modded Tuz, that our winch is going to be able to reach down here to this lovely vehicle. Let's go ahead and strap it in. It doesn't say that we have to repair and refuel it, so I don't think it matters if I damage the heck out of this. You're going to get stuck on that rock, aren't you? It looks like you are. How about if we just kind of go forward a bit? Jiggle around the rock. There we go. It's fine. It's all good. I'll let it pull me back a little bit. Whoa, maybe not that far. Do you just want to go up over the hill? I mean, I could take the road around, but I have no idea what kind of condition this road is in. I think we can probably just scooch right up here with this Tuz. Kind of a nice, easy job to start off the day. $460 experience and $4,250 in cash, just to bring that up that far. I'll take it. I will definitely go ahead and take that. The next job we're going to do, at the end of last stream, I got this truck right here. If you remember this was actually stuck down. If I go over here, I was stuck in this water over here. And just by putting it in low, and taking about maybe 5-10 minutes in real time, I finally got out of there and we got that delivered here. This job here, is it... no, it's not that one. I don't even know what job this is, to be honest with you. Is it this one? Oversized cargo. It is this one. So we'll go ahead and deliver this down over to there. It was bent anyway. Yeah, that's the way I found it. That dent was already there. So we should be able to knock off 3 jobs rather quickly today. The other one is on the other map. 2 maps in this region. Apparently I have found all the upgrades in the region, so I don't need to be looking for those. Hello, John. Welcome. Hope your Thursday is going well. See, I'm starting to... I don't want to say I'm getting too familiar with the map, because we were just here a couple days ago for about an hour. But man, this map, this region right here is... I don't remember anything about this Wisconsin region. Come on, Tega, get up the hill. I know we're hauling oversized cargo, but... Gotta go down to the farm. Seems like we've been doing actually quite a few jobs down at the farm to start off here in Wisconsin. Finished Alaska and you've traveled to Wisconsin now. Well, welcome to a flooded Wisconsin. And I'm stuck. This section here, I kind of remember at this point of always getting stuck here. Do I have anything in front? No, I do not. I don't have much left to pull me forward, but hopefully it gets me far enough forward to reach something else. No, that's just pulling my rear end around. Well, I have nothing left in front of me. Well, I mean, I could sit here for about 10 minutes and move about a foot forward. But maybe it's better if I just go get the Tuz, which is not far, and help it across. I see those logs right in front of us. It can't be... I gotta be very close to being to attach to those. How about if I were to attach... okay, so nothing there. I don't think that's going to help, but we'll just... may break me free, because maybe it's the trailer that's getting stuck. Ooh, that log there? That's not something I can attach to? Alright. Let's get into the Tuz, because the Tuz is not far at all. We do have a couple of jobs that we're going to try to get done today that require a lot of material. I find it easy to go to the right. Well, I'm going to travel through there with a Tuz, just to give me a rough idea what it'd be like. Of course, when you say go to the right, there's a road somewhere. I don't know if you mean to the right through the... through this section here. Yeah, looks like there might be more logs and such there to attach to if I need to. Oh, look at that. Quick wrench actually went right to the truck. How convenient. Change trucks. Thought you were near finished with the last DLC map in Roadcraft. I looked at it, it's 55%. Might be a bit longer until I get back to SnowRunner. Yeah, that, actually, I'm trying to remember the last DLC of Roadcraft. Because it's been a moment now, hasn't it? I don't do multiplayer in SnowRunner. And let's attach to... You know what? Let's attach to that. Am I stuck on a tree? I can see why I may have left Wisconsin when I did years ago. Because now I have better vehicles. I'm still... I mean, we're not struggling, but I am getting stuck still pretty often. Alright, don't try to go up on the embankment. That's not a good idea. Again, what am I getting stuck on here? Sometimes you gotta back up a little bit and then go forward, and that tree or whatever that you were stuck on will break. Probably in about 50 days or so. Again, I have no idea. I'm just ballparking is when probably the next DLC for Roadcraft will come out. I think they said September/October. I mean, we're 10 days away from September, as scary as I thought that is. You can see some of these trees I'm driving over. I get to them and I get stuck on them, and all of a sudden they drop. Then I can roll over them. Some of them do it instantly. Other ones take a second or two. And here's where we'll take a right-hand turn. And the drop-off point is right over there where the Azov, I believe, is parked. But not only that, I think I got to unload this from the trailer and put it onto a platform. Oh no, that tree didn't drop down, so I have to reverse a little bit. Killed my momentum there, tree. This bush will actually be a pretty strong bush, I think. There we go, that tree finally dropped down into the soil. And just when you think you're out of the thicker stuff. Okay, can't attach to that. Alright, how about if we just do it then on that side and attach to that. Alright, so maybe I do just have to... Oh, I'm right in the cargo management area? No cargo in the zone. Yeah, you gotta drop in the zone. Okay. Change trucks. Let's move this A's off out of the way. Alright, activate anchors, unpack cargo, crane mode. I don't think that's actually on the cargo. Is it on? Okay, it was actually on the platform. 810 experience, 6,600 in cash. Lovely. Let's go ahead and restore the crane. And we'll turn that off. The next job I have lined up to start off today, since we've already done two, but we're going to skip over to this map, and we got to go into the twin steer. We got to deliver a locomotive. So at the end of the last stream, I had the twin steer. Where were we? Over here, and I've got this bridge built. We got a somewhat easy job of just hauling down this diesel locomotive from this rail yard over to this one here. Hopefully the twin steer will have no problem. And if I learned anything from Amir, I may have to get a running start with this. Let's go ahead and put it on all-wheel drive. Can I just haul it, or I'm going to have to get a... Alright, let's back up a little bit. And forward, and hopefully it'll yank it forward. Alright, once she starts moving, that should help us out. Just don't stop. And then once I get this delivered, we're going to head back to the other map and start working on the paper. It's like a paper mill or something like that. Got a lot of stuff to deliver there. Don't go too fast. The locomotive can derail. Interesting. Well, I mean, I'm in a twin steer, so how fast can I go? Is it something to do with the rails, maybe? Is there a section of the rail that's maybe not in place? Or is it because it's knocking down trees? But if I stay on the rail and knock down trees, that's something the locomotive won't have to do. It did it to you. Interesting. And I would assume there's no way to get it back on the tracks. Oh yeah, she is, locomotive is, yep, there it goes. It was rocking there quite a bit. Guess what? And I'm probably going to have to restart this, because there's no way. There's no way you're going to get that back on. Well, alright then. I didn't think I was going that fast. What is this here? What job? Who's this job for? It's for these people. Restart. Yeah, we'll restart. So it looked like the locomotive, I look back, was starting to rock back and forth, and that's probably when you should follow it. I wonder why it was rocked. Well, yeah, the rail tracks right here are a little wobbly. Come on, twin steer, don't. Me and the twin steer don't get along. But here I am using it. Alright, so I think it'll be fine once we get out to here, but once I get out to here, I gotta slow down quite a bit. Did some of these trees already regrow back in, or I just didn't knock them down when I came through here? Alright, second time to charm. Well, if I'm going to have to push this when I get near the end, yeah, that could be a problem. Alright, give myself a little bit of space, because I'm going to have to yank it again. So back up a little bit. And then hopefully when I go forward... Alright, I think we're moving. Oh, and nighttime is approaching, so this ought to be good. when I get back near out to the clearing, I'm going to put this maybe in low. I really can't get this twin steer up on the tracks. Yeah, so whoop, not paying attention to my twin steer, and now I'm watching the train, and now I go over the tracks. Yeah, she's not really rocking too much right now. So when I get out here, yeah, we're going to slow down this time. Slow way down. Oh, train's giving me a push. Okay, maybe low would be good. I'll just put it in low here. Although right now I still think the locomotive is pushing me. Yeah, I think that's where it fell off the rails before. Yeah, if you're saying there's not much room at the end because the trucks are too long, the twin steer is definitely... I don't know if it is the longest truck in the game. Probably is, I would guess. But if I actually time it right and the locomotive is got some momentum, if I unwinch and get the twin steer off the tracks, it may just roll right into place. Part of me wants to put this in automatic and get more speed, but I don't want this to fall off the rails again. But these rails look pretty good. Alright, so if I just... Yeah, we can make this work. Shouldn't be too difficult. $1,480 experience, $9,350 in cash. Although the one thing it does do, it does block the way to getting, I think this is where I get metal rolls. So now I have to go over the tracks. I mean, which is not that big of a deal. Is there an unlimited supply of metal rolls here? No, 11 metal rolls. Okay, there's a reason why I'm checking that out. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and park this right here. Delivered to the hangar, which is right up here. And this is this material here. I'm not going to bring the twin steer down there, but I need to get this truck and the trailer back up to the hangar. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to do, or at least try to, do this job right here. I'm going to start tracking. So we got to bring 4 metal beams, 12 metal rolls, 6 fuel, 6 concrete blocks, and 2 large pipes to the paper factory. So going to go over to here, and then I am going to go to the garage. So we do have one of the Azovs out, but we're going to grab another Azov. Truck storage. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Customize. We got to change the tires because we got chains on there. We don't need chains. We're not in icy conditions. Excellent, excellent, poor. Excellent, good, poor. Excellent, good, average. Is there an excellent, excellent, something, something? Excellent, excellent, poor. Well, I guess I'm going to go with these. On road, I'll just have to deal with it. Purchase those. And then I think I got the setup on the back that I want. We got the flatbed, yes. And then we got, of course, the crane and saddle high. Yeah, that's everything we need. And, of course, when I grab the trailer of choice. Alright, what is actually over here? That's got 2 metal beams on it. Okay, we can get metal beams there. Metal framing, that is 2 metal beams there. I can get fuel there. Alright, so we're going to go down. Go down over here and we'll make our way over to the fuel. The 6 fuel will go on the trailer, and when I come back, I'll grab the metal beams out of here. And then we'll make our way over to the paper factory. I can get around that rock slide there. I have no idea what this is. Yeah. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Let's actually get to 6 o'clock in the morning. Metal rolls. Right, let's try going to the right here. Now, it's hard to tell if this is a better than going actually on the muddy road itself because I have an empty trailer. Why did everyone build their houses so low in the water? Also, there is a job out here, and I would like to read that job again, but I thought it said something like after the hurricane or something. I mean, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm guessing Wisconsin has never actually had a hurricane. Tornadoes, probably, but a hurricane? Should mention it's a week away now, but next Thursday and Friday, we won't be doing SnowRunner next week on Thursday and Friday. Next Thursday and Friday will be the third story of A Plague Tale Residence. Comes out next Thursday. So hopefully we get a lot done here in Wisconsin today and tomorrow. If you happen to miss the first two storylines of A Plague Tale, I streamed them not long ago. If you want to get caught up on the storyline. Although from what they're saying, we don't need to know the first two stories to follow the third one, but if you want to know roughly what A Plague Tale is all about, you can check out those live streams if you wish. But yeah, next Thursday we'll be doing A Plague Tale Residence. I have no idea if this is the way in, but as long as we're getting closer. Alright, yes, we want fuel, but we want this all on the trailer. Alright, there's the 6 fuel. And now I want to come back this way. That's not what I marked. We want to come back this way to here. We'll get 2 of the metal beams. One can go on the truck. And the other one will... Well, they'll both go on the truck, but the other one won't be strapped in. And also next week, I'm not 100% sure about this, but Monday, I gotta see if I want to get back into it, but maybe on Monday I'll be getting back into Farming Simulator 25. Of course, starting on a new map to me. I'm not saying there's a new map coming out, but yeah, there's a map I've been wanting to play on. I remember when I saw it when it came out ages ago. And yeah, we'll be doing something on there. If not next week, then probably the first week of September. It'll be kind of a short series in some matter, because when the DLC comes out in late October, we'll definitely be looking at that new map in South America. I even forgot what the name of the map was because they announced it a month and a half ago. Yeah, we had no problem getting in here, but getting out, yeah, bit of a problem. Oh, I can't reach that telephone pole yet either. Okay. Alright, crane mode. Kind of glitches in the beams, but it works. So I might as well just leave that attached there until I need the crane or need the winch for anything. Yeah, Plato Residence next Thursday. And if you did watch the other two storylines, Sophia is the main character in that storyline, I believe. Sophia is the one that had the boat. Speaking of a boat, I guess I need one to get across this with what we have here. Alright, attached winch. Yep, we are close enough to that. There you go. Get up on that road. Yeah, this paper factory needs a lot of material. Especially 12 metal rolls. Even with this setup, it's going to take me 2 trips just on the rolls. Make sure I'm going we want to go this way. I want to mark this. Let me know that's where that is. And then straight on through. I have no idea if I can get around this, what's coming up. Haven't been here yet. Okay, this does not look like it's a problem. I'm guessing that's a bridge I may have built when I was here 5 years ago. Alright, can that pack that cargo? Is that? It can. Restore crane, cargo management. Alright, what are we near here? This warehouse, what do you have? I need concrete blocks. Do you have concrete blocks? You do, but only 2 of them. You also got the large pipe. You got 2 of them. And then we got metal framing here. Alright, let me just go ahead and mark this again. I don't know the map too well. Oh, out to this intersection here. Here, and up here. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to grab 2 of the concrete blocks. I'll put those on the truck. I'll put 1 of the large pipes on the trailer. And the other large pipe I'll just put on the crane. I think there's many people that will be happy that Farming Simulator 25 is coming back very soon on the channel. I think it'll be a fun little series. Now, I've been told by a few people, actually someone was selling here, might have been Miles actually mentioned it last week, that peanuts are going to be a modded crop. But sometimes with the modded crops, I would do peanuts, but sometimes the modded crops, that has to be added into the map. So that means the map would need to be updated. I don't know if peanuts... I have not checked the Farming Simulator 25 mod hub in ages. So I don't know if it's already out or not. But I'll make like a community post within the next couple of days if what the schedule will be like next week for streaming. Because I know people are getting used to SnowRunner on Thursdays and Fridays. So like I said, next Thursday and Friday, A Plague Tale comes out, and I definitely want to jump right into that. I've been waiting for that 3rd story for 4 years now. Alright, concrete blocks. Yes, we do. We need 6 of them, but we're just going to grab... Actually, you know what? I will... Oh, there's none left. I'll grab 2 more. I can't do that. Large pipe. Alright, you need to go on the trailer. What else you got? Cargo container we don't need. Small pipes I don't need. Fuel I don't need. Cement I don't need. You got concrete slabs, but I don't need those. Yeah, alright, so you go onto there. Watching FS Stream with a rural Britain map. That look good. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good maps out there. Alright, let's just rock and roll with what we got here. Can I turn around up here? Yeah, I can. So I gotta find 4 more concrete blocks somewhere. Metal beams we can get at some houses up here. It's the metal rolls. I don't know if there's an unlimited supply of metal rolls anywhere in this region, but I mean there should be enough. Although I don't know how many I need for all the jobs that we have. Yeah, it is kind of nice in SnowRunner to get back on a non-snow map for a little while. I do like snow maps. The problem is, though, after a while, it just gets kind of bland with it being just white everywhere. I think this is the first of 4 jobs to the paper mill, and they all, I think, require a lot of material. Alright, now hopefully I can get the pipe on the trailer. A little bit of a nudge. Is that on? Pack cargo. Lovely. Okay, 2 more metal beams, 4 concrete blocks, and a crap load of of metal rolls. What's at the rail yard? Rail yard's kind of close-ish. Metal framing, but there's, if I go this way, what's at the rail yard here? Rail yard has, oh, the rail yard has unlimited concrete blocks. Okay. So I can get the 4 concrete blocks, and while we're going through, we will get the metal beams from up here, I would assume. Alright, so yeah, we need to go, just go back out this way. I get to go through that water again, though. And then, I'll figure out how to get up here. Nice to see green again, get the same feeling with the sand maps on Roadcraft. Now see, the sand maps don't bother me too much, because at least on the sand maps in Roadcraft, you do get some vegetation around. There are some areas of those maps that don't, but at least you get some vegetation here and there. Here. Actually, maybe I need to get the concrete blocks first. Then I'll get the metal beams. Full throttle, try to get through this mud. Ooh, no, did a nosedive instead. Maybe next time I'll go further out that way. Maybe we'll get through it better. Problem is, camera's colliding into that rock cliff. I'm trying to get a better view. Thing is, if I go out there, there's nothing to winch to, at least from what I can see, so if I get stuck. But you don't know until you try. What did I say? I need 4 concrete blocks. Whoops. I don't think there's any... No, there's no metal rolls here. What is made here? I can make small pipes, medium pipes, large pipes, cargo container, and fuel. That's all the material that it takes there. Oh, can't get... Alright, gotta turn around here. I thought I could just loop around. That's where a generator would have to go. Woke the cat up because of the water entry, saying ouch. I mean, usually I do say ouch, but for some reason I didn't take any damage doing that nosedive. Alright, yeah, one can go on the trailer. And one can go on the truck. Now I just got to get through this water hole. I'm going to try going out a little bit further. Yeah, this does not look like it was a good call doing this either. Is there a log in that water, or is that supposed to be a shadow of that pine tree? I think it's a shadow of that pine tree. Yeah, but there are no winch points around whatsoever here. The Tuz. Well, we'll go grab the Tuz and see if that could help us out. I mean, it's going to help, but is it going to actually get us out is the question. And that will just leave the metal rolls. Don't think there's not sure if there's metal rolls on this map. We may have to go to the other one to get them all. This winch is actually locked. Whoa, did that actually reach from here? That'll be something. Nope, not quite. Almost. What? That is in the circle. There we go. Put this in low plus. Turn on engine of the A's off. Well, if I'm moving forward, that means the A's off is moving forward. Tuz is like, I want to get on the road, and the Azov is pretty much saying, none of I have something to say about it. And that should be good enough. Change trucks. No, it's too far. Nope, wrong A's off. This A's off. I'm going to top off on the fuel. Not that I'm concerned about it, but we're going by and I'm about halfway through it. So, with the trailer holding 6 and the truck holding 2, that's 8. I don't think with metal rolls, I can stack 4 of them on a trailer somewhere, because metal rolls don't have a flat top to it, of course. Green Lake Paper and Packaging. Alright, metal rolls. Is there anywhere to get metal rolls on this map? Ooh, warehouse. What do you got? You got 4 metal rolls left. And that's it. I have no idea where that gateway brings me out. But since we haven't been down to this part of the map, I say we go that way. Oh, there's a fuel depot right there, but not that I really need it. Is that bridge built? Looks like it is. Let's get to the morning hours. And let's go get minimum 8 rolls. And I may try to put maybe a couple extra on there. I really have no idea what this side of the map even looks like. It's been 5 years. Oh wait, did we go through this the other day? Maybe we did. This looks kind of familiar for some reason. Yeah, I think we went... Yeah, we went that way last time. That's when we went down to get the oversized container that we delivered earlier today. Looks like a bridge I had to build. Looks like one of them anyways. The number of fuel depots on this map in the region, but I don't think there's any fuel depots on the other map. I have no idea where I'm coming out. Alright, where am I? And... well, that is where our twin steer is. There's 11 metal rolls there, so I guess I'm just going to go there and grab it. Alright, so this brings it right on past the garage. Yeah, I think I know that way well enough. Alright. So probably when I load up, we'll just go back the way I came, back to the paper mill. Just want to take it a little bit slow through here because there might be a surprise around a corner that I'm unaware of. The 12 metal rolls seems ridiculous for a paper mill. Got to remember the tires I got on this truck are poor for on-road activities, and this is on-road activities asphalt. Yeah, the roads here are compared to a mirror, which we were just in. Not even close. These are so much easier to traverse. I mean, obviously there's a couple of spots that we're getting stuck, but nothing like a mirror. I wonder if I can, because we delivered the locomotive. I wonder if I can move the locomotive still. Can I still winch to that? I'm just curious. You can. So I could move that locomotive back out of the way of the entryway. Not that this is too difficult here. But if you need to move it, should be able to. Metal rolls. Yeah, load up, just load up everything. Put one. not lift up? There you go. Let's have a little fun with this here. We're going to try to grab all the metal rolls that are here. Because why not? See if I can. I can't bend the crane enough to get it between these rolls here. Well, let me re-grab this one. So I'm stacking it a little bit different than I thought I wanted to, but you go there. And then this one will stay on the crane, I hope. That may knock the other one off. If I do that, rotate it. I mean, I still gotta make another trip, but I'm just trying to have a little bit more of a challenge and fun with this. If this was a mirror, I'd be like, no, let's just make, you know, let's not bother with it, but here we go. I don't think I'm going by rolled steel factory. So there's no more metal rolls here. Okay. Well, now I'm kind of glad I loaded them all up because there's no more metal rolls on this map. Hello, Anita. Welcome. Hope you're having a terrific Thursday. I hope I didn't goof up earlier, or when I was on this map previously, because metal rolls are something you can't make. You can make metal beams with metal rolls. Just hope when I go to the gateway, all of the loose material comes through with us. So far, the other metal rolls are pretty much staying in place. Wasn't long ago I never used to double stack loose material like this, because I always thought it would just slide off so easily. As I found out, it pretty much stays rather stable for the most part. Now, we do know there's like 4 metal rolls left on the other map, but then after that, I'm out of metal rolls, so I hope I don't have any more jobs that require more. Because if I have more jobs that require more, I'm not sure I know how to get around that. Well, made it up to the gateway. Okay, I have to restrap to... Yep, restrap to that. Just get it off of that trailer as much as I can. And let's make sure I go back the correct way. That'd be a good idea. It does leave me 1 metal roll shy for this job, but bringing back 11 in one trip, I'll take it. Check the warehouse by the garage on this map for what? I know I got metal rolls still on this map, but not a whole lot left. I'm just nervous about running out of metal rolls for jobs if I need many more. Because I think the only metal rolls we got left are... Well, I know there's 2 in a trailer up here, and I think there's a warehouse over here that has like 4. Wonder why it's not showing me where those metal rolls are. So I think I got about 6 metal rolls left. all the weight. Oh no, the trailer, when I just mentioned metal rolls, I thought there was a trailer there. No, that trailer has metal beams, not rolls. So I may be down to 4 metal rolls. Well, we'll see what happens when I get that far. Got through there without no winch. And those metal rolls on the trailer that are not strapped in, I don't think they've moved at all. Alright, so the one thing I don't want to do, because I did this a couple streams ago, that is pack cargo with something on the crane, because that will most likely disappear. Oops. One on the truck, none on the trailer, it says. Will that register on the truck? It might. And then if I were to just nudge this, hopefully on the trailer like that. There we go. It's all there. Restore crane. Why is it not showing me where those metal rolls were before? Or am I on the wrong map? Oh, wait. Was it this warehouse? All the way back to there. Alright, the question is, do I want to bring this truck back? What I'm going to look at here is, what is the next job? Brick, cement, concrete slab. 6 metal rolls. Where am I going to get 6 metal rolls? Oh, okay. So why wasn't it showing me before when I was on this map where more metal rolls were? We got 10 of them there. We got 10 more. Okay, so we still got a good amount of rolls left. But if I go back... Wait, how does one get there? Okay, I'm trying to see what I need, because I don't want to go... If I want to go over that way with a truck, I might as well try to get more stuff. So, bricks, cement. So, grab all the metal rolls that I can. May as well. Bricks, cement, concrete, slab. And grab all the cement I can. Concrete slabs are there, too. What's the fastest way? Maybe go through there and then around this way? I think I'm going to go back the way I just came, and then we're going to go... down through here. That does not connect to that. So then down this... What the heck? My marker's there. Why are you marking way up there for? What the heck? Thank you. Then just down through here. So we got a little bit of a trip ahead of us here. How do we get down? I have no idea how to get down there. Let me just mark that far to begin with. Alright, so we got a little bit of a trip here. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of metal rolls still in the other map. Was it not? I guess it just wouldn't show me where the more metal rolls were because my trailer was full? Either way. We'll try to get an oversized load again. So we'll get the Section A done, and we'll start bringing stuff back for Section B. It seems like I get through this mud a little bit better with a little bit of weight on... I say a little bit. That was 11 metal rolls. That was a lot of weight. It seems like I got through here better with the weight on the vehicle than without. So I think after I bring material back from this trip, I may start looking at doing just some regular tasks around here. Just to get out of the Azov, because I've been in this Azov now for like the last hour or so. See if there's a job I can do with another vehicle. You really want to hitch up to that one little tree, don't you? When I want the flipping telephone pole. Oh, because I'm not in range of that pole. I must have a short winch on these trucks. I gotta switch that up. But that pole is not that far. I know you can reach that pole now. Thank you. Probably 5 years ago in Wisconsin, being such an idiot like I was probably using the Navstar truck. To do a lot of this stuff. I think it was called a Navstar. Because it looked like a beast of a truck, but it had the look, but not the feel. I'll top off with the fuel. And also get to the morning hours too. Any tips for your first playthrough? And you're going hardcore mode. Well, like always, first tip is enjoy the game. Have fun with it. If you get frustrated, it's time to take a break. And in SnowRunner, you're going to get frustrated. I've never done hardcore in SnowRunner, so the only thing I would say is if it's your first time playing SnowRunner, obviously you don't have all the vehicles and everything that you would have if you played for many hours, but try to get the upgrades when you can, because you're going to need them. But build the infrastructure roads first. If there are roads that need to be built, get them built. All right, I thought I'm on a road that I probably shouldn't be on right now. And when I say road, I use that term loosely. Of course, now I screwed up my trajectory of where it needed to be going. I have no idea what I'm doing over here now. People at the logging camp that I'm going up to are going to see a semi-truck, well, a truck like this, with a trailer like this coming up over the hill, and they're going to be like, what? Dude, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I don't know, GPS sent me on a weird route. Is it the truck actually stuck on the side of the rocks there, or... Is my trailer stuck on something? Well, I think it's a trailer. It's doing something weird. Now I need to get this on that. Don't ask me how I ended up here at this point, because even I'm not sure what's going on. I took a wrong turn. Hello, Kells. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Yeah, none of this map is coming back to me at all as I drive around it. Did not know that water hole was going to be that deep, but that's what water holes tend to do. Shortcuts in SnowRunner sometimes take longer, but you feel accomplished. It's fun to fight to land. Yes and no. As we say here in this channel, SnowRunner is a love-hate relationship. And that route going up those rocks, that was not my original route, but I was reading chat, and I took a right when I should have taken a left, not paying attention. And that's how I ended up there. But we got through. Alright, so I just want to see again. Okay, I think I really want to go down maybe this road here to get to the warehouse. In real life, you look at this and like, oh, look what the water did. It ran down this side of the mountain and created a trench. In SnowRunner, we call that a road. Okay, so maybe that doesn't quite get me there. I mean, I can get there, but it's just... Was there a way... there might have been a passageway further up. Alright, let me, just to be... yeah, I'm not in range. Just to be sure, I'll probably wench up to this tree. Trailer, it's going to be a problem. Maybe. It's going to high center on that ground, but looks like it's going to ride right over it. Alright, so the current job we just need one metal roll, but looking at what we need next is metal rolls, cement, concrete slab. I need 4 cement at least. Put these there, and then cement, we're gonna go... I just grabbed 4 cement. I already forgot. Oh, 4 cement is what we needed. And 4 concrete slabs. Are the concrete slabs here? There are concrete slabs here. Trying to figure out how many of these I may want to grab. Maybe just 2, honestly. Or maybe just the 1. Yeah, because that's going to bind up on the trailer here and there. Let's see here. How do I want to... I can't tell if that road... I say road again. That may just bring me right up to here. How far is that? 134 meters. Then I'm back on the road to go this way. Yeah, if I double stack more than this, I think I'll just get a little bit maybe too much. And then I'll be finagling with that all the way back to the mill, so let's go with this for now. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad, although this turn to the left could be a little steep. Let's see how the weight shifts on the truck. Alright, so it's not, no, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That trailer's going to get hung up in that pole, though. Or not. Alright, now he's got to travel halfway across the map here. So yep, we got the metal roll to complete job A. And then we got some of the material to start job B. But once we get this delivered, we're going to look at something else to do. I'm not going to continue on with job B. We may grab the Tuz and travel around and try to get some tasks done. Brickworks. Is this where I get my bricks? I don't see... I don't see no pickup point for it. So I think bricks are part of part B for the paper factory. Just make sure... Because again, I don't know this map that well. I'm going to try to cut down through here this time. And that gets us back out to that gateway. Try to not go in the deep part of the water hole this time. I mean, it is a shortcut, and it's not too bad, although the slope right here could be something. Looks like the weight is not shifting too much on the trailer and truck, so we're good. Yeah, so as of right now, I mean, I probably could have loaded up a couple more of the concrete slabs. I mean, I can say that, but that doesn't mean getting this far as we have, because that would add more weight, and the center of gravity would just get higher and higher, so it could have caused problems with more slabs. I don't know. But right now, it's been a relatively smooth ride getting this far. So way back in 2021, when this region came out, I probably looked at these type of jobs and thinking, that's a lot of material. I don't want to do that. Of course, the way I was playing SnowRunner back then, I wasn't playing it that much. So by the time I maybe got this far in Wisconsin, the next region came out, and then the next region came out, and I could never get them all to 100%. That's why I'm revisiting back to these regions, just trying to get them to 100%. I think I'm only up to 5 regions 100% done. Michigan, Alaska, the first 2. We just finished Amur, which was season 4. And then season 17 and 18 are 100% done. Some of them I just got to go back and do the contest stuff, which just never been a fan of doing those, but to get the region 100% done, you have to do them. Alright, how are we going to get through here? Alright, let's detach from the crane and hitch up the winch. Trying to get to a little bit of the higher ground, but you can see the slope not the best for what I'm trying to do here. That's the paper mill right in front of us. We just need to get those last 200 meters. So I try to figure out, is the winch going to help us out more than what I'm already traveling? And it's probably going to be worth it at this point. How far can I go? That'll work. Don't want to go much further to the left because we are leaning that way already. I don't know how deep that is. Well, I was leaning a decent amount, but we're straight now, so we're good. Gotta be careful on asphalt because these tires are not good for on-road activities. Are we going to see something get built here with the first stage being done? Yes, we will. $4,170 experience and $28,450 in cash. Well, let's go ahead and start tracking this one because we got the material, some of it anyways. And then if I do pack cargo, that should pack up the slab. Cargo management, drop that off. So that's a good start there. I need 3 more metal rolls, 3 more slabs, and 12 bricks. What's over here? 2 slab. Oh no, I got unlimited slabs over there. And unlimited blocks as well. Alright, so that's good. Where... We got any bricks? Oh, we got, that's going to be like, what, 2 bricks? Yeah, 2 bricks. Any place with unlimited bricks. The heck is over here? Actually, it looks like I got a metal roll on the platform there. What's over here? Crafting zone, no bricks. Whoops. So are there... how about the other map? Metal rolls. Metal rolls. Where are the bricks? Can I... Crafting zone for beams. Crafting zone for rail selection. Hello, Allison. Welcome. You're from Wisconsin. Hopefully you don't live in this region. And Nikanos from Greece. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. So, did I miss somewhere with bricks? I can't make bricks. There. No bricks there. Two, 4. Okay, so there's packaged sand. There's 6, 8. Okay, I know how to get 8 bricks. But I'm still 4 short. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do bricks yet. Alright, let me turn off this engine here. Do I have any more Koi Race and Cliffhanger Race? Yeah, so I'm not too sure where all the other bricks are going to come from right now. Right now I'm just looking, my Tuz is over here. I'm trying to see if there is any task nearby that I can go do. Quarry incidences, I don't know what that job requires. Is there anything that unlocks a warehouse maybe? Four medium logs 2, long logs 4. All right, we're gonna grab that job right there for now. Let me grab the other A's off. I'm just gonna recover this back up to the garage because I need. No, just before I leave, customize, advanced heavy. Extended rope, heavy truck winch. This setup features a noticeably longer rope to further improve its ability to pull the truck when wheels alone are enough. What is this one? An advanced twin motor heavy winch setup, a further upgrade of the twin motor setup. This winch also is equipped with the extended rope. Okay, so that's what I want on it. Leave garage. Let's go to 6 o'clock in the morning. So this truck can do long logs, but we also need medium logs. So, trailer store, and let's get the trailer that does... Nope, that's not what we want. Logging truck for transporting of 2 medium logs. So, what do we get down here? Medium logs. Alright, where do we get long logs? Medium and long logs. And this is going to the railway station right over here. Wait, what do I get over here? Ooh, why not just go there and get them? It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Well, we're still in an Azov, but at least it's a different color. So right now, bricks. Yeah, I don't know about the bricks. I need to keep checking on jobs to see if there's a warehouse somewhere that will unlock, and maybe they'll have bricks for us. Yeah, lights don't really help out too much. And it is morning, so it's going to get brighter here in a little while. Alright, into the logging camp, I think. I tried to turn a little bit too early there. Can't just drive over that. Alright, long logs on the truck. And then medium logs. And again, trailers. I don't want the trailers tipping over because I have tried reloading logs on these before. And they just roll right off, so. And this is actually kind of good because the Tuz is still by that crossing where the water is, and I'm probably going to need it to help me get across. I'll put it in low plus so I don't go too fast down the hill. I don't need the trailer behind us bouncing too much and the logs come flying out. Not really watching while I'm driving. I'm more or less watching the trailer, which is going to get me in trouble by not watching where the truck is going. Make bricks in the area north of the quarry on the Black Badger map. Hang on a second. What? North of the quarry. Is there two crafting? Let me I gotta switch over to that. Generator goes there. It just says package sand north of the quarry. We are on the Black Badger. Well, it's Black Badger Lake. Is there a Black Badger Lake? No, that's Grainwoods. Now I probably gotta do this quarry incidents first, and then maybe it'll show it. This, well, when I drove through here, it did say bricks. It did say bricks something or other. So yeah, probably got to see what I need to do to open that up. I was kind of looking for jobs like that, but then I came across this one, and I felt like, you know what? I feel like moving logs. So once we get this delivered to the rail station job done, I will keep looking to see what I need to do to open up the brick making production. And bricks is sand. Sand and cement? Or is it just going to be sand? I can't remember. We did it on Mirror, did we not? Make bricks? I thought it was sand and cement. Yeah, I'm just looking to see here what is the best way to get across this here, and I still haven't really found a good way yet. Let me try right over these rocks. Maybe these rocks in the water will give me some grip. I tried way over there, that didn't work. Alright, yeah, let's just grab the Tuz. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Just need a little bit of help. Thank you, Tuz. And then we'll drop off the trailer, and then we'll just need the truck, because the truck is the only thing that can carry the long logs, and we'll go to the camp that's not, I think it's got it marked somewhere not far from here. We'll get 3 more long logs there, so I'll have to make 3 trips. So, I mean, I got one here, and we also got one out here. Kind of out of the way here, so we'll drop off the trailer there. Watch out for stumps hiding in these areas. So on the way back, I may hug that shoreline. It looks like they laid down a bunch of deadwood over there that I could winch to if I need. Oh, that tree is like, nope, you shall not pass. Now again, you'd think a trailer that could hold 2 medium logs would be able to hold 1 set of long logs. Oh, so when it says 6 left, it's not 6 loads of logs. 3 long logs create a set. So actually there's only another one. Okay. Okay. Because math. That's why. That would bring me... I think that'll bring me over to here. That doesn't really help, so definitely want to go down here. We're just breezing on through the water and marsh on this side. Alright, back up, grab another set of long logs. The last set from that camp. Does seem to be raining quite a bit in this area. Alright, that's all the long logs from this camp. Kind of leads you under the impression when it says, well, before we took logs out of there, it said long log 6, so you think you got 6 loads of logs. We came through here the first time, no problem. Alright, let's go grab the long logs out of the other camp. I'm going to say it's the same way. This guy, instead of turning right, just goes straight, then we'll turn left. Yeah, a lot of dirt roads over in here. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? No, I'm up too high. Well, there might be a little passageway through here. I can't see if there's a tree in front of me or not. Oh, yep, that's a tree. Sir, I think you're stuck on limbs here and there. Do I dare drive first person in the woods? No, because I can't really see what the heck I'm doing there either. The problem is the limbs on these trees will really get you stuck as well. And I can't tell if that's what I'm stuck on now or not. This is a mess. I'm not sure a winch is going to help me out here, but yeah, just pop a wheelie, do a little bit of suspension damage. It's almost like they threw that many dirt roads up here to confuse you. Of which one you should be taking. But this will complete this job here. $1,610 experience, $12,800 in cash. Let me go ahead and turn that off. So the paper mill. Well, I can't do the paper mill, so infrastructure is restoring the tracks. That's a lot of railroad sections. Delivered to the power plant. That will unlock, it says, rewards are 2 crafting zones. But I can't see what crafting zones those are. Train departure, I can't see. So that might be the one I need. Deliver sequoias, that does not give me anything. Deliver to the weather station, that does not reward me with anything. That does not reward me with anything. So it might be the power plant. Which is there. Where did I leave? Isn't that at the paper mill? Yeah. So what's at this warehouse here? Only 2 fuel. Cargo container, I need 2, but that only has 1. What's over here? Cargo container 4. Okay. And then fuel 6, 8. Consumables 2. Okay. Let's jump into this. Back into this Azov over here. So, by getting the power plant up, that unlocks 2 crafting stations, but it doesn't say which ones. One's got to be the bricks. I wonder what the other crafting station is going to be for. Well, only one way to find out. Could be you done the power plant. Well, if you got the bricks factory, I don't see any other jobs right now that would give us that, so we'll find out. I feel like 90% sure that's what we got to do. Alright, so we don't need concrete blocks. We don't need large pipe. Cargo container. Small pipes. Fuel. So there's nothing else here for us that we need for this job. I might as well go deliver this. And then we'll go over to here. And I may as well top off with fuel while we're going by the fuel depot. And we're going to go to the morning. I figured by doing a lot of these contracts, I'd be going a lot past a lot of spots where the tasks are, so I can accept them. But we're really not getting around them at all. Alright, so what is actually here again? Fuel, 6. Okay, so I'll cover the fuel. Cargo container, we can get the one more. And consumables, I can grab those. Metal beams, we'll have to grab those. Well, it looks like they're all at least down here that far. Oops. Started turning the trailer the wrong way. Why are you showing me? Shows me an up arrow there, but it doesn't show me an up arrow on the map. Let's not go full speed in here. That did not work out too well for me last time, so... Let's just jump right into the Tuz. Almost all the way through. And that should be through there. So I'm probably going to try to stack everything on here that I possibly can, which is quite a bit. Alright, so the first thing I want in the trailer is the cargo container. We need one of those. Fuel, I need all 6. Alright, and then consumables. Load that up there. Go ahead and rest this one on the fuel cell on the trailer. And this one here. We'll just rest on top of the fuel on the truck. So I should have 2 consumables, 1 cargo container, and 6 fuel. That would just leave the metal beams. Just trying to see if I wanted to go around this pond here, but I don't think so. Not with this load. Yeah, let's not struggle too long with this. So we're going to change. Release winch. I did release it. Heck with it. Tuz. Tuz is acting like a tugboat over here. Have I tried going to the left through here? I've tried going over by where those boulders are. I've tried up near that shore. I've tried over there. doesn't really seem to make too much of a difference one way or the other right now. And the consumables are still on the truck, which is good. Hello, host. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice Thursday. Is that an amphibious? Well, I mean, the intake for the engine is up on the roof, so it can pretty much submerge itself. Almost. Most of my trucks, the intakes for the engine are up on the rooftop. Pack cargo. I didn't pack the other one, so we'll have to... Oops. Unpack, pack, cargo mode. Restore crane. Alright, I want to drop off the trailer, and we're going to head over to that house. This is telling me I can pick up metal beams over there. If that's true, I should be able to pick up 2. I'm going to ride, because we're almost at the edge of the map. I'm just going to see if there's anything up here. Kind of looks like a gateway, but... yeah, nothing there, really. Now, let's see if this road gets me around to that side of the lake / pond. Yeah, looks like I could just take that too. Doesn't look too bad. So one will strap in on the back of the truck. The other one will have to... Of course, just right on top. Trying to get this as close as I can so the center of gravity is more towards the middle of the truck. Alright, let's get the power plant up and going, which is going to give us two working stations, which one of them hopefully is the bricks. Feels like we're getting a lot of jobs done so far today. Release the winch. Hopefully that'll just pack the cargo. It does. Restore crane. Finally we can make bricks and rolled steel. You may benefit from this too. But 1,960 experience, 15,850 in cash. So you can make metal rolls? Question is where? So there's the brick production. And crafting metal rolls. What do you need to make metal rolls? Not that I need any right now, but I'm just... does have me a little bit curious of what that would be. But to make bricks, I think I need sand, packaged sand, and I would need to do this. I would need a generator, and my guess is there's a generator somewhere on this map I would bring there. And I don't know where that generator is as of yet. Let me back up and at least hitch back up to our trailer. Okay, so how many more tasks do I have on this map that I haven't... 1, 2, 3. Well, 2 of them are the same one, and then the aftermath of the hurricane. I don't know what that's going to be like. Okay. Let's see here. Fallen Titans. Truck with crane is recommended. I'm going to accept that one. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where these trees are. Delivered to the rail car. They're not on this map, are they? I am confused. Let me jump into the twin steer, because that's right where I gotta drop them off. When I click on Sequoia, it's like in the same spot. Are the trees just... Oh, now it's showing me. I got one there. Now, how big are these logs is the question. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the garage. Truck storage. Do you want to use the cola? But we could use this vehicle to get that other one out. Customize. I got mud tires on there. I got these. Excellent, excellent, poor. Excellent, excellent, poor. Excellent, good, poor. Excellent, good, average. Alright, I'll probably just leave these on. Oh, wait, customize. Oh, this is going to have a saddle high only. Well, okay, we're not going to do that job yet. We're going to get this the wrong turn. We're going to go down here and see if I can tow this truck and trailer out with this truck here and get it up to here. A Sequoia is 5 slots. Okay. Thank you for that information, because I had no idea. I was thinking just grab a regular truck with a crane and like a bed in the back and just lift them up that way, but I'm going to need a trailer is what you're saying. The reason why I chose this big truck is because I'm hauling another semi and a trailer. So this truck seemed like it should get the job done. I mean, I know what a Sequoia tree is, but I didn't know when it says a log. Well, you can make Sequoia logs as long as you want them, I guess. If it just said go cut down a Sequoia tree, I'd be like, okay, that's going to be a big tree. So it makes sense that the logs are big. I wonder if I'll get 70% of the region complete by the end of today. We started at 54%. I know to get 15% done in one stream is quite a lot. Again, I have no idea if this is the way I should be going, but that's what I'm going to mark for now. Road closed. I don't know how well this does on slopey terrain, or how easy this would be to tip over, but I'm hoping this heavy truck has a low center of gravity. So they're not going to be attached. I gotta tow them both out separately. Crap. But I can't get in that truck, right? No, I cannot. Well, first, I should be able to just hitch right up to this, right? One would think. Okay. And then... we are going to... I am rolling backwards. We'll do that. Oh, no, 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 don't tip that over. Now, let me turn on the engine of that truck. Heard you say of hurricane damage in Wisconsin. I live in Cincinnati. Ike hit the Gulf in 2008. Had 75 mile per hour wind gust. I remember Ike. I don't remember going up that far. But I know. I'm just saying. I don't know if it hit Wisconsin where it'd be classified as a hurricane. I mean, I guess it's possible. I know tornadoes happen in Wisconsin. I'm just not sure if a technical hurricane has actually ever been up through there. I think I picked a good truck for this job right here. Oh, I'm still in automatic. I should put it in low plus. on, Cobalt, you can do it. Oh, wait. The engine turned back off on that truck? We want it on. Oh, it turned back off. Must be it's out of fuel? Well, if it's out of fuel, can I refuel that? Because I got the trailer, so refuel. I'll refuel myself. I cannot refuel that truck. Okay. So it's all up to the Cobalt to get the fuel trailer and the semi-truck behind us out of here. We can, I mean, this truck can do it. Come on, make that corner. There you go. Oh, wait, is this the road? It is the road. Might not like being dragged backwards. What's being dragged backwards? Can I not make this corner? There's nothing being dragged backwards. We're hitched up to the trailer and the winch is pulling the truck forward. I mean, it looked like the fuel tanker is backwards, but no, it's not. Is the truck upright? Yes, it is. No, it can be misleading with the fuel tanker. The way it kind of looks. Well, I'm glad I picked this truck for this job because I think this was the right choice. Nice heavy semi. Oop. Turn around to watch that truck and then my truck gets some damage. Oh well. Wasn't a whole lot. I need to move that locomotive. And this is a good truck to move that locomotive. Before I do, I'm just going to take take the fuel out of it. Yep. Oh, I just unstrapped from the truck. So I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Okay, now I just got to get the truck in the zone. $810 experience, $6,700 in cash. I want to move this locomotive forward so I can come in over the ramps. So I'm kind of curious. Can I pull this from a dead stop and we'll have to yank it? This will pull it from a dead stop. What? Okay. I need to get out of here now. I kind of blocked my way out. Is there a stump in front of me that I'm going over? Yes, there is. Okay, we're going to park this here. All right. How many tasks have I not accepted on this one so far? Just the 3, because these 2 are the same. Okay. Whoop. So Fallen Titans, that's that seems like it's going to take 3 trips. There's one there. It's not showing me where the other ones are, so I got to do one at a time, or are they all at the same spot? And that's going to be tricky to get anything down in there, so I don't, boy, not sure I want to do that one right now. Delivered to the weather station, long logs, medium logs. All right, let's go back and do that one, because I'm kind of set up for that, in a way. Not that A's off. This A's off. Let's also get to the morning hours. That trailer is somewhere here. I should be able to come up here and... Yeah, I can get those there. Where's the weather station? Weather station's way the heck over here. Alright. Having no power to Florida after a hurricane sucks because the humidity. I learned to just put my feet in a bucket of cold water. It helps a lot. A generator would help too. Attached trailer. I did kind of like the way it came out last time, so I'm going to go up to the logging camp that way. Wait, did I just... Yeah, I just drive on through here. Yeah, coming down this was easy. Going back up it. Okay, cargo management. Long logs in the truck. And we just need one set of medium logs. Well, I'm just going to go try to go straight out this way. And then, of course, go down here. I'll mark that there. On the way through, I will check to see what brick production is, but I think it's sand and cement. Yeah, looks like we go up right here. And I probably could get some... No, that's bricks. Yeah, we'll get some fuel, just to be sure. I mean, it is 200 liters I have used. So we'll also find out some information while traveling through here. I'll probably forget by the time I go make bricks again, but I think it's sand and cement. And then also after I get these delivered, I can go over to the quarry and accept that task. And then that way I'll know what it needs. Well, I can feel myself starting to get a little lacking of concentration. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I roll over somewhere. And this is the worst cargo to do it with. Like that camera collision. Ooh, could have got stuck there. Yeah, for a second she thought about it. Trying to go over too many rocks at once. Yeah, gotta be careful. This logs are really high center of gravity, make you top heavy, so I'm nervous about this. Yep, there we go. No, not my logs. And I couldn't winch anything up here whatsoever. Yeah, and one log fell out on both, which means I don't have enough logs to repack them if I were to get myself upright. Oh. Well, I shouldn't have said anything a few minutes ago when I said I feel like I'm going to roll over, because I did. That's fallen titan. Big tree, small home. That's logs. Restore the tracks. What do I need to do to craft those? I'm going to get in the coal lob, and I don't know what I need to craft. I feel like it's metal beams to craft rails. Actually, I'm going to take this road right here, because I think this road's going to bring me right up at the bridge. Now, that's the worst cargo to roll over in, because I don't think I'm going to get those back into the trailers. I don't know why I'm just looking to my left to see if there's any traffic coming. It's SnowRunner. There's no traffic coming. So it's metal beams to make the rails. I'll probably have to, well, I should say probably. I'll have to craft them. Craft the metal rails to make rail ties. That's quite a bit, actually. It's 2 metal beams and 4 wooden planks to make 1 rail section. And that job is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So that's going to be 12 metal beams and 24 wooden planks. That is going to be a job and a half. And then that leaves the paper factory, so that's all locked. So more logs, yeah. Well, we are up to 67% done in the region. I guess that's not too bad, considering we're at 54 to start the day, but 67% is not too bad. I don't have anything else that's going to be quick around here. Where is that? Just trying to see if there's that slalom, yeah. Mud tested is over here. Those are all just reach. Oh, you gotta, this challenge here, you gotta do it at night, and you only can do it in cockpit view. Well, I think this might be a spot where I need to just wrap it up, because it's either go and try to get those logs up, and I don't feel like doing that right now. And also, I thought about, well, let's just do the rails. Now I know. Now I need 12 metal rails and 24 wooden planks. That's a lot of moving around and stuff. So, I think so. I'm going to wrap it up for today. Am I going to get time to get things set up for tomorrow for SnowRunner? I'm not sure. I will say, yesterday, in case you missed it, I did release an episode of City Skylines 2. Tomorrow, you have an episode of Transport Fever 2. And, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow streaming. The question is, will it be SnowRunner or maybe Farm Factory Simulator? I'm not sure. I'll have to see if I get some time to get some things kind of going here. Maybe get some things set up. But yeah, we got some stuff done today. I'm pretty pleased with that. Almost up to 70%. Well, I say 70%, 67%, which is not too bad. So in the last 2 streams, and the stream I did before this, we were only on here for like an hour, but we've gone from 51% to 67%. But the last few jobs, as we can see, they're going to take quite a bit. But yeah, I am going to jump out of here. I kind of felt it when I was going. I'm like, yeah, I'm losing my lack of concentration. And then when I got to that point, I'm like, logs are a high center of gravity, a slope there, and that's where it happened. I should have almost stopped the truck right there and just said, you know what, I'm not ready for this. But it is where it is. But no big deal. But I appreciate everyone being here on a Thursday or maybe a Friday morning for you, depending where you live. Like I said, I'll be back streaming tomorrow. The question is, will it be SnowRunner or Farm Factory Simulator? Not quite sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm going to jump out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Have a good start to your Friday, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, have a good one.